Hello, you beautiful kings and queens. Welcome or welcome back to Chosen Ones Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Thank you so much for tuning in with you today. Thank you so much for tuning in with the now moment, because the now moment is everything, okay? Okay, so this video, it feels like the end, okay? It feels like it feels like the end. It feels like letting go of the rest of the old, okay? And when this happens, when we experience release from the old matrix, okay, it's painful, awakening to the truth. I've already, I drew two cards. One of them is the truth will set you free. Okay, but the thing about the truth setting you free is before it sets you free, it's like giving birth. Okay, it could maybe seem like a traumatic experience. Okay, because it was a traumatic experience to fall, and so it's a little bit of a traumatic experience to rise back up. Okay, because we were used to the old matrix for so long. We were born into the matrix. It's all we've ever known. Okay, so to remember the truth, to come back to the truth, yeah, it's setting us free, but to break through to the truth can be painful sometimes, because we're letting go, because something is dying, because an old world is dying, and that old world is something that we were attached to. Okay, so it's bringing up worry. Okay, it's bringing up old feelings of worry, of lack. It says fears, sleeplessness, overthinking, the dark night of the soul. Okay, if you're feeling this means that you're 1 second away from breakthrough, or you're going through breakthrough right now, or you've just gotten through the breakthrough. Okay, take this how it resonates. Okay, but there's something just very heavy here on the heart. Okay, and it's this kind of hold. Okay, this hold on to the old. Okay, but you want so badly to be in alignment with the truth, right? And because of that, you are going to the truth. But there's a little bit of resistance, and that's normal. That's okay. That's what happens right before the breakthrough, is the resistance. And then it's like, I'm seeing that part from, and I've mentioned this in one of my videos before, but the part on Finding Nemo where Dory and Marlin are inside the whale's mouth, and Dory is just like, he says you need to let go. Like, it's so funny because like that whole like whale talk, whale voice, it's like Dory can hear God, right? She can hear Christ consciousness. She's connected. Okay, you might not think that, because you might think she's not capable of anything because she can't remember anything, right? And that's where the chosen ones are. It's like there's something about, you're an awakened one, right? You're awakening. Some of you are awakening, some of you are awakened. Well, we're always awakening. There's always more to the layers of ascension. But there's something about Dory being able to hear the voice of God, because that's wise. If you can hear the voice of God, that makes you wise. Okay, and you wouldn't suspect Dory to be the wise one here, because she forgets everything, right? And that serves a purpose. There's a purpose served there, that the one that you wouldn't think would be the one holding all this wisdom is this person. There's something very magical and special and purposeful to that. Okay, that's just what I'm hearing. And there's something here. Okay, there's something here about trust, right? And it's like, Dory's like, he says to let go. And then, Marlon, Dory, she just trusts. She just trusts. She feels and trusts and does. And Marlon, he's trying to figure it all out. Like, but what if this? But what if that? But what if this? But what if that? And Dory even says, I don't know. She's like, I can't explain that to you. All I can tell you is that he says to let go, and we need to let go. And Marlon just closes his eyes and he just trusts and he lets go. Right? I'm getting like goosebumps because this is what's going on. This is, yeah, we're talking about Finding Nemo, a kid's Pixar movie, but the truth is all over. The universe is alive, okay? And it's talking to us. And you know it. And I know you can feel it too. I know you can see the signs. I know you're feeling it, okay? This is the last step, okay? This is the last step before everything changes, okay? And that's terrifying, okay? That moment where Dory told Marlon to let go. It could feel like this is either gonna be what Dory says it's gonna be, or it's gonna be the end of my life. Either way, I'm trusting it. So he closes his eyes and he lets go. And then what happens? They get blown up. They get blown up. So someone here is gonna get blown up. Okay, whether it's your business, whether it's you're on social media and if you have a bunch of followers, whatever it is, you're gonna blow up. Okay, but the thing is, like, yeah, Marlon and Dory, and this has to do with something about a twin flame as well, a partnership. Okay, trusting in a partnership. This is about a divine feminine and a divine masculine. If you don't have a partner, then this part of the message isn't for you, but this is for somebody, okay? Because we have two counterparts here that have to work together to make it through, okay? So there's something very prominent about a twin flame union or a divine feminine masculine union here, and having to work together in order to get out of a situation or to make it through a situation. And it's going to cause a breakthrough. Excuse me. Okay, this is the last step before everything changes. And you are needed to fully trust. Stop trying to figure everything out with your brain, okay? Now's not the time for that. God is asking you to trust right now, okay? And I also pulled a cookie fortune for you, and it says, your problem just became your stepping stone. Catch the moment, okay? Your problem just became your stepping stone, okay? So if you're experiencing something that is making you worry, that's right before you're gonna break through, okay? Everything is for you, okay? Everything is happening for you, okay? That's your mindset right now. If it's not, yes, it is. If you're like, my mindset is, yes, it is. Your mindset is that everything is working for you. But it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's no excuses. Everything is working for you. But this guy just cut me off. I don't care. Yes, it is. It's for you. Okay? Everything that happens in your experience is for you because you are your experience. Okay? You are your experience. You are the universe. Okay? Your universe is you. Okay? Your mind is the projector. What you see with your physical eyes is the projection. Okay? Your heart is the power. Okay? It's the fuel. Direct your power to trust. Okay? Don't direct your power to, I need to figure this out. I need to be the one in control. I need to be the one who carries the world on my shoulders. No. No. Direct your power, your fucking amazing power, your monumental abilities. Redirect it to trust. Okay? I know that's painful. I know that's scary. I know it's scary to just trust and not figure out. okay? Because that's what we were taught to do. That's what we were taught. That's the way of life in the old matrix system, is to figure everything out with your mind, okay? We've been told to trust the system. We've been told to trust the 3D matrix, okay? Trust that. And then everything else you need to do, figure it out, figure it out, figure it out. No, no. Now it's time to trust you, okay? Trust the universe. Trust that you know everything, that everything that you know comes from within. You have all of the answers. All we need to do is focus on unlocking that and releasing, so that we can see, so that we can understand, okay? Release. We're releasing the idea that we have to control everything. We're not supposed to be in control. We were never meant to be in control, okay? You see the trees over here controlling shit? No, they just are, okay? We are being called right now to just be who we are, okay? I know. It's scary. It hurts. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's get some tarot cards up in here. What else for the collective? Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. That was aggressive. Okay. 10 of Cups. Look at that. 10 of Cups. When you surrender to trust, look at that. Everything works out for you. This is the 10 of Cups. Everything works out. Okay? Someone's family life is fulfilled. And people are like, ooh, interesting. Oh. See, I think this card deck was a gift. So I don't know a whole bunch about like the stories within each of these cards, but whatever's going on here, it's like this couple with a baby, right? This family has achieved something so profound that the mermaid people want to come see what's going on, right? There's something here about like the mermaid people are like, wow, this this family did something so crazy, so monumental, that we've come up from where we've been hidden in plain sight to see what's going on, okay? Wow. Okay, and then wow. And then we have Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, so there's something here about something just being born. Okay, see with this 10 of Cups, it's like, I feel like these like mermaid people are coming up from the ocean to see the child, to see the one. Yeah, to see the chosen one. You've given birth to yourself, okay? You've given birth to a new version of yourself. A new version of yourself that is ready to go. Like, look at this, like fire energy. What is this visual? Yeah, it's like I'm seeing a scene from a Disney movie. I'm not sure which one, but it feels like I'm seeing a scene from a Disney movie where it's like two royal, like a king and a queen got together and had a baby. Okay? This could be regarding a divine feminine and a divine masculine. And you might have a child, you might have a daughter, okay? This won't resonate with everybody, obviously, but for somebody, this is confirmation for you, okay? You could have a very tenacious daughter who's just like ready to live, ready to experience, okay? This could be you, okay? This could be you transitioning from someone who is afraid of living, and now all of a sudden a flip a switch. You've given birth to a new version of yourself who wants to explore, who's excited about life, who's curious, who's ready to tackle everything for the sake of exploration, adventure, uncovering, right? There's no more fear. It's just exploration. It's just fun. It's just adventure. Okay? This is what's happening right now. This is what's on the other side of the breakthrough. Adventure, passion, love. Okay? Union with people that you didn't even think that knew you existed, or with people that you didn't know existed. Okay, so some people could be there's something here about like with these, like these are aliens essentially, so some like interdimensionals or like extraterrestrial situation. It's like you have a connection with beings from different dimensions, okay, because you're a chosen one, obviously, and you're privy to the multiverse, okay? You don't just live in a world where you think there's just one timeline and that's it. That's stagnancy. To perceive one timeline is stagnancy, okay? To know, to remember that we live in a multiverse, in a universe that has different universes within it. That's a multiverse, okay? And that's when you upgrade, okay? You upgrade because you see, now you see with not just these, with your physical eyes, but you see with your spiritual eye, your third eye, okay? You see all these different worlds. It's a whole new world, okay, that you're entering into. And I know that's a scary thing to step into, but it's great. It's amazing. It's fun. It's heaven, okay? It's heaven. Letting go of these worries, it will set you free, okay? The truth will set you free. And the truth is that you don't have to control anything. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have to trust that everything, just trust. You have to make relationship with truth, okay? With the idea that you don't have to figure it out, that it's already there for you, and then you align with what's already there for you, okay? You're matching the energy of what's already here for you. Your success is already here for you. You don't have to try to get to it, okay? You know it's there, and then you go within and you match the feelings associated with that success, okay? So how you feel, okay, here we go. Okay, for example, one of your wildest dreams, okay? Picture you fulfilling one of your wildest dreams in your mind, right? Experience that, like have a visual in your mind and experience what it would feel like for you to achieve one of your wildest dreams, okay? Be in that scenario. How do you feel, okay? How do you feel? Once you feel that, hang on to that feeling, okay? Hang on to that feeling. Remember that feeling and do your best to hold that energy as long as you can, because that is you matching the frequency of that timeline, okay? You're matching that frequency and then you're attracting that frequency to you. You're attracting that scenario to you, okay? And I know that's a hard thing to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow, okay? But it will set you free. It will get you to the point where you are living in your wildest dreams because you've matched the energy. You've attracted that. Okay? Okay. One more card to in the reading. We'll pick from the Oracle. One more card to end the reading, please. You are a star, okay? You are a star. Do you feel like a star? Okay, do you feel like a star? If you don't feel like a star, get the energy. Like I just said, like you have to feel the emotion of what you want, okay? Feel the emotion of what you want and it will attract to you, okay? The more and more you do it, the quicker and closer it gets. And you are so close. I honestly am hearing you're one breath away from this, okay? 1919 was on the clock, okay? 1010, you might be seeing 1010, okay? Your success is already created. Your success has already been created, okay? You don't have to try anymore. You just have to attract, okay? That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, like this video, and if you want to see more videos, subscribe. If you have questions, comments, there's a comment section. All right, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I already said that, but I'll say it again. Okay. All right, guys. Bye. I love you.